Hey guys, what's up? It's Looney TNT. I'm 38 years old today. Today's my birthday. If you want to give me a gift, you guys can hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, a big gift would be to hit that subscribe button. That would be amazing. If you don't want to do anything, that's fine. You don't have to. We're gonna talk about RuneScape and remember some old memories as I played this game. So it's gonna kind of be a trip down memory lane, kind of a rambling video. You guys don't have to watch the screen. We're just killing some gargoyles. So the first time that I was ever introduced to RuneScape was through one of my friends. We're still friends to this day. We're family now. He's married to my sister. They have 2 kids, so I have a niece and nephew. You know, we've been friends forever. And he introduced me to this game called RuneScape. Now, the internet back then was a little bit different, and it was funny because the one vivid memory that I remember was he took me to the wilderness. It was him and a few other people, a few other friends, and we went into the wilderness, and they got jumped by some guys, and they were fighting. I tried to fight, but I was too low. I didn't have the levels, and this is back RuneScape Classic. You guys remember when it didn't look 3D. It was like 2D. That's when I started playing. I started playing RuneScape when it was new. And I remember seeing rune and adamant on the ground everywhere. I didn't pick anything up. I didn't pick nothing up. I didn't know. I know everybody died and ran, and it was I didn't know what was going on. But that was my first memory of RuneScape. And I had no clue what was going on, but it was cool. It was super cool. And I remember playing the game for about a weekish, and I got grounded from it because my parents said I was playing the game too much. And I definitely was not playing the game too much. I can guarantee you that. I was not playing the game too much, but I got grounded from it, and I was like, "What the heck, dude?" So my gains kind of stopped for whatever gains I had, but I played the game a majority of the time in the beginning, all the time, as a free-to-play player. I didn't have members. I remember my friend had members, the friend that introduced me to it, and man, it was just such a different game. You know, I remember watching him play and do different things. Have the mine cart thing that you could put a coal in, and the coal, it was like the coal cart, and I remember seeing the different type of dragon gear. The dragon med was mind blowing to me because that was the coolest looking helmet in the game. You know, it was red with spikes. Dude, it was amazing. And I always wanted it. But I couldn't get it because I didn't have members. Now, I remember one memory. And this triggered the other day. I was doing a quest. And I remember watching my friend play. And I was like, this is a different game than the game I play. Because I always played RuneScape free to play. And he was fighting these things, these elves on turtles. And I was like, what the heck is this? And it's so funny because I did that quest. I forget. Was it the Tree Gnome Village? Was it that one? I think it was that one. Something like that, right? And I saw those. And I was like, it shot me back. And I was like, these are the things that I remembered. It came to my mind, and I was like, wow, this is where he was. You know, it was super cool. And I remember the first time I got members, I saved up and bought a little card. So I still do it to this day. I'll go to Walmart and buy the $25 cards. That's just the way I do it. I don't put my credit card in or anything. I just like to do the game card things. It's I don't know if it's nostalgic or whatever, but that's just the way I like to do it. And I remember the first time I got it, and going into the world, the first thing that I did was I bought a Dragon Med helmet. That was the first thing I did. So you probably hear me every time I'm like, and like always, anything goes good with the Dragon Med. Well, that was the first thing I bought, was a Dragon Med helmet, because it was just the most epic thing in the world, right? And I remember training some of these skills that I always wanted to train. I always wanted to train fletching. I was like, I want to train fletching, you know, because it's like, I always wanted to train fletching, and that's what I did. I trained fletching, and fletching was, you know, a fun skill. I loved the ability to just be able to make those bows and things. You know, when you're a free-to-play player, and you don't have the accessibility to certain skills, these skills are very valuable. You know, it means something. You know, I remember the cannon, you know, being able to use a cannon, and I just had a lot of great memories. And as time went on, you know, I wanted to eventually start making videos. You know, I was watching Nightmare RH. You know, I don't know if you guys remember Nightmare, but I remember watching his videos when I was a way older, because I came back to the game, and because YouTube wasn't really a thing back then when I started. You know, it was I played RuneScape, and then I took a break, and you know, I would come back to it, and I remember watching Nightmare, because there's a big gap in between, like, when I started and watching Nightmare to start making videos. But when I started watching him, you know, I was like, dude, I want to make some videos too. And it was cool because it gave me an outlet to kind of record myself and talk. Like, if you've never talked before, like, to the mic, it's super weird when you first start. It's like, what the heck is this? This is weird. And you know, the funniest thing was, I would do it, like, I would record it, like, on a laptop, and I'd save it on a disc, and then I'd bring the disc to my main computer, and that's the one that I would upload the videos on. It was really weird how I did it. Why did I even do that? I don't know why I did that. But I did it that way, and because I found the CD that I had some of my recordings on, and I was like, what the heck? It was so bad too, you know, the recordings were so bad. But I was having fun, you know, and I remember the first controversy I had. I did a giveaway, and people got upset at me. And I was so the reason people got upset at me, because I was doing a giveaway, and I said, if you want to be in the giveaway, you need to be a subscriber. And people were saying, you're doing this for the money. People were going crazy. And when you have like 100 subs, and you have like 5 people telling you that, it's a lot. It's like, whoa, what's going on? You know, 5% of my viewer base is upset at me. You know, it was not as big of a deal as I thought it was, like, looking at it today. But I remember I did a Bandos Godsword, like, giveaway or something, and man, people were so upset at me. And I'm like, dude, I'm not even monetized. I wasn't even monetized, and people were so upset. But I remember doing that, and people were so upset at me, and I think that's the first time that I realized on YouTube, you can't please everybody. There's gonna be people upset at you regardless of what you do. And it was a good lesson to learn early on, because you know, obviously, you know, I don't do things efficiently. Everybody watches me and they're like, I can't watch you play, but I enjoy listening to you. Because, you know, I don't do anything efficient, and people get upset, and it's so funny. But yeah, I remember doing those videos and watching Nightmare, and it was fun. I really enjoyed the process. And I remember I started getting a little bit bigger, like, not famous, but at that time, like, I remember I couldn't even put on my private chat, because, like, I'd log in, and, like, I would get flooded with messages, and any, like, training area that I would go to, I couldn't just train because like people would be around me and they would be wanting to talk to me, and I try never to be rude, but I AFK a lot, so if you see me and say something and I don't say something, it's not that I'm just like I'm probably doing something off screen or whatever, and that's just the way it goes. But I would always try to talk to people, and I'd be at the Grand Exchange, and I'd have people actually like auto following me around. It was so strange. Back when I started to become a little bit more successful on making videos, and like I watched the videos, and like I remember the first video that actually like went kind of not viral, but it got like 10K views or something, and it was bigger. Was the DDS to the face. I DDS'd my brother to the face, and that got put up on Chris Archie's channel when he was doing the community stuff, and yeah, it was it was a fun time, man. It was fun time playing RuneScape and doing all that stuff and being part of the community, and then I remember we got into Evolution of Combat, man. Evolution of Combat. Oh my goodness. So EOC was announced, and it was pretty crazy. Like I remember they took the wild away too. Man, and the trading, we weren't allowed to trade. I don't know if you guys remember that. There were trade limits and stuff. Man, I'm skipping over so much stuff. Oh my goodness. I'm skipping over so much stuff. I remember all that crazy stuff happened. I remember the trade limit. You used to be able to lend items. Dude, there was so much stuff that happened. I'm just kind of, bits and pieces here. But yeah, I remember EOC was announced, and I remember the first time looking at it, and I was excited. I was like, wow, this is really cool. And because I played WoW, so I was like, all right, this is pretty cool. Be able to dual wield and all this other stuff. And then I remember there was a video I did, and it kind of hit me. And it was like, this is cool, but this is going to change RuneScape forever. And I remember having a really bad feeling about that. And I went from like, dude, this is cool, we got this EOC, because I think there were some people really excited about it. But then it hit me, and when I was like, oh no, this is going to change the game forever. And it definitely did. It changed the game forever. And but I will say this, though. I know EOC came out, and it kind of changed things, some people will say for the worst. But I was still having fun with the game a little bit. But it was, I think what it was for me was it was too much change too fast. Because, like, so I have, my HP is my HP, right? So what's my HP? My HP is 96. I have 96 hit points. Well, with EOC coming out and gear and everything changing, I remember I had like 6,000 HP or something. And then like with the better gear at like, I don't know, 10,000 or something. I don't remember exactly the exact numbers. But it was so confusing. It turned a very simple, enjoyable game into a more complicated, figuring it out, right, type of game. And when I play RuneScape, and I'm 38 years old. Today, I'm 38 years old. When I get on RuneScape, I don't want to figure anything out. I want to log on to the game, and I just want to play it and watch a YouTube video or something. That's the way I enjoy to consume RuneScape. That's the way I enjoy it. And I'm about to finish the task, but I'll continue to go. But I remember it came out, and I quit playing the game. I did. I played it for a while, though. So before the whole combat changes, I did 100,000 loot video. And I did Abyssal Demons. And I didn't even realize I did a few 100,000 loot videos. And I really enjoyed those. But it's funny to come back to it because when I look at my 100,000 loot video that I did for Abyssal Demons, so nothing changed yet. Visually, there was some changes. The dragon med change was the worst idea ever. Because I finished this, I can't do these over here, huh? That's all right. We'll run up. We'll just chill here for a second. So I remember they changed it. So because of the visual changes, it looked like I did it in EOC, but I didn't. I did it single combat the entire time, using a Saradomin Godsword to heal. I remember that. It was a struggle. I killed 100,000 of these things. And, everybody thought that, like, later on in the years that I, like, just AoE'd them. And I'm like, no, that's not the way I did it. And, I will never do that again. But it was a great time, thinking back on it. It took me a while, but it was a great time thinking about it. But then I quit, right? I did all that stuff, and, I was, YouTube was going all right, but, viewership was definitely going down, and, I was playing I was playing WoW a lot more and things like that, and I took a break. Fast forward, I would always come back, right? Like, I got 99 divination, there was a lot of things that I did come back for RS3, but I started playing old school RuneScape, and, the reason came back was I got hacked. My main account got hacked, and they stole they cleaned me out. They cleaned my green party hat. And I worked really hard to get that. And I'll just say this. Jagex is a piece of crap when it comes to anything trying to talk to them when something happens like that. They're the worst company. They're the worst gaming company ever. They have no clue. And I'm saying that to a game that I really enjoy, but that shouldn't have happened. When someone goes into your account and steals your stuff and you can't re-get your stuff back, they have the codes, they have everything, they know what items were what, and they didn't even want to talk to me. I was trying Twitter, I was trying forums, I was trying everything. And they would not respond. Jagex is a piece of crap when it comes to that. And that will never be forgiven for all that, the lack of care that they take with their players. Because that's all we are. I'll go on a little rant here. Jagex can care less about you or me. They say they do. But when something happens, unless you're a streamer, unless you're a big YouTuber, they don't care about you, and they won't help you. It's sad. But, that said, that got me back into the game, because I was like, you know what? I've played this game for a while, and this guy just stole my stuff, and I'm going to make a new account. I'm going to play old school RuneScape. And I'm going to play it a little different. I was like, he took my stuff, but you know what? He can't take my skills. And that's a big reason, a big motivation for me to try to push to max. Because my items don't matter. My gold doesn't matter. What matters is the ability to say, hey, I did this. Like, you could never take away the achievement that I did 100,000 Abyssal Demons. You can't take that away. You can't take the fact that I got 99 runecrafting on old school RuneScape. You can't take that away. I did that. Even if my account gets banned or hacked or whatever, I did those achievements. And that's something I can say that I did. So, after that happened, I started playing old school RuneScape, and you guys probably noticed I put up videos here and there, and I've been putting up quite a few videos lately. My goal is to max the account. That's the goal. I don't care about how much gold I have. I will spend all my gold just for a few items that make things more convenient. and to max the account. That's my goal. So, here we are today with a ton of stuff that I skipped over. I definitely have so many more stories, but we're just trying to keep this short as it's a 20-minute video. Today I'm 38 years old. I'm the same person that I was when I first entered this world, though. I kind of have the same mental awareness when it comes to the game. How I played back then, it's kind of how I play now. I sucked then and I suck now, but we're having a good time. And will I ever max? Will I max? I don't know. I hope so. Slayer's the last really hard skill that I can get over. Combat skills will happen. Combat skills won't be a big deal. Prayer will be pretty fast. It's just expensive. Mage is gonna be definitely very easy. Like I can barrage. I could like power level that thing and get it fast. Constructions, I'm gonna dread, but it is fast. Hunter, I'll just keep doing birdhouses. Slayer, obviously. Thieving wasn't too bad when I was training it. I kind of enjoyed it. Smithing won't be easy. Fire making, super easy, and that's it. And then we got 99 on everything. And we got a max account, and we'll get a max cape. That will be the day, guys. Looney TNT with a max cape. Can you guys even imagine? Can you guys imagine Looney TNT, this guy right here with a max cape? Dude, that'd be cool. Alright, guys. That's about it, though. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. Do what you need to do. Just wanted to make this video. It was my birthday, kind of thinking about things. When you start getting older, you start thinking about things. And I definitely have a lot to think about, and a lot that I've been through, and a lot that I hopefully will go through. And this guy just put his butt right on me. Alright, guys. Like always, anything goes good with the Dragon Med.